If you broke your phone, how long would you want to wait for a shipment of a new one? Your phone is probably in the 80% of goods in your life that arrive by water. So if there was an interruption at a Canadian port, how quickly would you want it to be able to bounce back so the shipment could make it through and you could get your new phone? Me too, quickly. That's why it's important for Canadian ports to be able to quickly assess the condition of their infrastructure. So in the case of an incident, they can address the problem and bounce back quickly. If port engineers have high-tech help in identifying where there are problems, they can prioritize those areas for maintenance. The high-tech help I'm talking about is called remote sensing. And it gives engineers a bird's eye view of a very large area using sensors that tell them things that are invisible to the naked eye. Remote sensing can be from satellite, plane, or drone, and it uses a range of sensors, everything from thermal infrared to microwave-based radar. It can do things like tell the engineer where steel rebar is corroded within the concrete. It's used by airports, pipelines, bridges, dams, mining infrastructure, highways, railways, but not ports. Why not? Ports are complicated, it's true. They have complex designs and combinations of materials like concrete and steel, but so do bridges and dams, and they use remote sensing for their condition assessment. The bigger challenge is policy. Ports are complicated. They are landlords in Canada, and they lease out a lot of their operations. So you end up with a complicated, interconnected web of infrastructure owners and operators. My research question is simple. Why don't ports use remote sensing for their condition assessment? What are the policy barriers? How can they be overcome? Yes, ports are complicated, but they are also a critical part of our lives. And that's why it's important that they use advanced technology to address problems quickly in the infrastructure to minimize service interruption for Canadians. Thank you.